2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. They'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. And Doncic gets it to go.
Setting the table for his teammates, James enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Embiid. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to LeBron. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And so just over a minute and a half played. James against Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Lillard. He's with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes, defensively, nothing you can do.
James outside. Here's Doncic. Good D by Embiid.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Giannis kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. And it's Luka with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Lillard, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And Antetokounmpo spins it in.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You need dance lessons. Dancing machine. He's a dancing machine. Yeah, let's see those moves.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Brown is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Mitchell comes in for Halliburton. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Lillard. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Jokic. Leonard comes in for LeBron. And Curry subbed in for Durant. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Davis setting the pick for Curry. The West again cannot hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brunson outside. Over in the corner, Brown. Misses the three. The West trails by 3. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Curry against Brunson. Pass to Tatum. Down low. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. East All-Stars lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
The West trails by 3. Tatum out there with Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And the shot goes in.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Now here's Brunson. No scoring in this one. Adebayo with this screen on Curry. Here's Brunson. Trying to get open is Adebayo. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got the lead back up to 3 now for the East All-Stars. On its way from Curry for 2. A rebound by Mitchell. Curry's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 2 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes here for the East. Embiid comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The West also making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Devin Booker. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Stephen Curry. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Embiid. Now Brown. The kick out for Tatum. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. The three is drilled by Tatum.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Durant.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And Lillard kicks to Brown. Embiid sets the pick for Brown. This one for three. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the West. And it's Leonard missing. The East leading by 4. Lillard outside. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's Brown outside. And it's Mitchell missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And finished off by Davis.
I don't know what you do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Lillard, the pass to Brown. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it left. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Tatum. Jokic has checked in for the West. Stephen Curry comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Three-pointer, Lillard. And another miss by the East. Curry way outside. Sinks in foot range from outside. Wow.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Here's Lillard. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And the East leads by 1.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here is Curry. 5 points in the game. A floater. Curry crashes inside.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And here's Antetokounmpo. The cold-blooded buzzer beater.
Clutch, much in the clutch. Woo-hoo. How about that? Woo. Yeah. What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. East All-Stars ahead, leading by just 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Now Lillard after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Halliburton against Doncic. Halliburton kicks to Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. No good on the triple. Embiid against James. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Giannis passes to Halliburton. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's getting the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Doncic bounce pass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The West again cannot hit.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Lillard with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Takes a three. Lillard misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Durant kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Pass to Jokic from downtown. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Antetokounmpo. Jokic craps the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Doncic. Misses in close. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Doncic outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
Pass to Embiid. Lillard scanning the floor. Halliburton for 3. No good on that one. The West All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 1. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Halliburton against Doncic. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Tatum.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic with the screen on Lillard. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Giannis. Oh, Antetokounmpo! Explosive on the drive.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And we've reached the end of the third. East All-Stars lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The East leading by 5. Down out there with Banchero. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Lillard in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Banchero passes to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, that goes in. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the East All-Stars.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
To the inside. Davis doing his thing inside.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Good work defensively by KD. The West trails by 5. On the wing, Doncic. Pulls up. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Starting to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Banchero. Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. Halliburton subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Davis. James comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Curry. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard misses. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by the West. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Jokic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Antetokounmpo inside. James covering. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 1-point game to take the lead. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the nice bucket inside.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Giannis. Punches it home.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Giannis drives in. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate. Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Jokic with this screen on Halliburton. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Halliburton for three. Misses the tray. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.